Hey, stop digging in the dirt.
Digging in the dirt. Dogs digging the dirt. Hi, welcome to our channel. My name is Paul.
I'm Cinnamon.
And our channel is called Focused on the Road.
Thanks for joining us.
We're in El Paso. We got here on the 31st of January. And we stayed until...
the first week of February. In this video, we're going to be sharing all about what we did in El Paso. We were here visiting Paul's son, Kyle, who is stationed at Fort Bliss in El Paso, and we're so excited that we were able to come down here and visit him on our way from Albuquerque down to other parts of Texas. So we're going to be sharing all of the fun things that we did in El Paso. We did a lot of fun stuff, so stay tuned.
In our last video, we showed some footage of us taking the iPad to the Apple store in Albuquerque.
It was broken.
It was broken. It wasn't my finger.
Nope.
We took it to there, and then they had to order us a new one, and it wasn't going to be in time, so we had it shipped to the El Paso store. It cost $100, but $100 versus buying a brand new iPad was a fantastic deal.
Definitely a win.
During that time, we met up with Kyle and one of his friends there at the
Starbucks. Well, we went to the mall,
and
then we met them and had some Starbucks with them and just kind of chilled and caught up a little bit, and it was fun.
Yeah. We made a plan.
We made a plan.
We made a plan to go to a honky tonk.
Yeah.
Basically, it's called the place is called Little Bit of Texas.
Little Bit of Texas.
It's a very country bar. They've got a lot of line dancing.
Ready for this?
And
it's
an
an 18 and
Oh,
over establishment. But it was really cute. I mean, it was cute because there was like some older people there who were really getting into it, and we really had a good time watching them.
It was fun.
And Kyle's a really good dancer too.
He is.
He really enjoys dancing, and so it was fun to just see him like having fun and being in his element. And we were glad that we got to go spend some time with him doing that.
He definitely does not get dancing from me, because I am not a dancer.
I'm a pretty good dancer, but you know, he and I are not related, so.
Just through marriage.
Yeah. We wanted to get the puppies out of the RV and get them some exercise. So we were staying right next to this really big outlet mall, and the weather was decently nice. So we decided just to hook the puppies up and take them over to the outlet mall and just walk them around the outlet mall. And it was great. It was a really fun place. There was lots of great stores, and there was this little fountain area.
Yeah, like for where kids go and
where
get
kids
wet
can
or whatever, splash around.
And Stella just went right up into that fountain, and she just had a great time. It's really funny because she is not a dog that likes to get her paws wet when it's raining outside. But she'll walk into the lake and she'll walk into the fountain all she wants. And Marvin was having none of it. Yeah. But Stella really enjoyed it. So it was a good time at the outlet mall, and they got their exercise, and we got to do a little shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good. So the next day, on Monday, we headed out to a park. It's this big open area where the Rio Grande comes through, and they've got a nice little park set up. It's kind of dusty and dirty right now.
But
I'm assuming it's better in the summertime, but right now it's just dirty and dusty.
Let's be honest, most of El Paso is dirt.
Dirty and dusty, but not dirty in a way of like...
No, it's just the desert.
Just the desert, yeah. It's what you'd expect. We got some awesome footage of some aerial shots. It's one of our first times putting up the drone. So we got some good footage there.
And I got to fly the drone.
Yeah.
I had never flown the drone yet. I wanted to have a big open space where I could practice a little bit. And so this was a good opportunity to do that. And I got to fly it around a little bit. And it was really fun. It was a good open area for us to kind of practice a little bit with the drone, which was fun. And we didn't crash it this time either.
Yeah. No crashing this time.
No crashing this time.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a neat little drone. It's a little DJI.
It's really hard to say.
I know. Mini.
Mavic Mini.
Mavic Mini.
Yeah.
It's very small.
We really
and
like
it's really
it.
Fun.
We'll probably have to do a whole video just about the drone because it's that fun. Yeah.
After we did some drone shots, we drove into Fort Bliss, where we're meeting Kyle at because he's getting promoted. He's been in the Army for 3 years, a little over 3 years, and he's making E5 Sergeant, which is so much faster than I did it. Is this you?
Right now, yeah. Hi. I'm Kyle. I've been addicted to that heroin my whole... Oh, that's not that. Oh.
Don't look at the camera. Just pretend like it's not there. See?
Act natural.
Act natural.
Act natural.
Act natural.
I'm candid. How was your tomorrow?
I was like, wait, what natural conversation?
Green bean. Enchiladas.
Boom boom in the pants.
Boom boom. You say whale.
Syphilis.
Syphilis.
Talking about
Syphilis.
how many times you
Syphilis.
say that?
Syphilis. 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 Syphilis.
I'll let it go. Company.
Platoon.
Attention. Echo.
So the afternoon after the promotion, we decided to take advantage of that afternoon and head out to White Sands. It was very windy that day, and so we talked for a couple minutes about not going, but it was going to be our only opportunity to go to White Sands. White Sands is very close to El Paso, probably about an hour and a half-ish drive.
Hour and a half.
And we didn't have another day where we were going to be able to go visit. So we decided to go, and we're so glad we did, even though it was very, very windy when we went. It was a really cool opportunity. In case you don't know, White Sands was just designated a national park. It had been a national monument, but in I think it was in December of 2019, it was designated an actual national park. So we got to add that to our national park list, even though we have a national park map and is not included on the map, so we couldn't scratch it off.
We'll put a little sticker on there.
Yeah, we'll need to put a little sticker on there because it's the newest designated national park. So we went into the gift shop, we went to the visitor center, we got our stamp, and we also got to see some of the merchandise that a lot of it says National Monument on it, and a lot of the signage says National Monument because it hasn't fully been, I mean, it's designated, but they haven't done the full switch over yet. So that was kind of interesting to see. And then we took the big loop drive, which is a really cool drive. We highly suggest you do that, especially if you have limited time to spend in the park. Everything kind of just looks like snow. It's really, really cool.
Very pretty.
It's like nothing you've really ever seen before. It's definitely a really fun experience. I had the opportunity to go when I was much smaller. I grew up in New Mexico, so we had gone on a field trip or something before. And the sands do move over time. So as the wind blows, the area kind of shifts and changes, but I mean, it's very similar to what I remember, but it's very cool.
You do have to make sure you check the website before you go, because it is part of the White Sands missile range, and sometimes they'll close the park down so they can do missile testing. I'm not sure why they missile test in that area, but you know, whatever.
It's a big open desert. Who knows?
So check the website to make sure it's open, because sometimes they close it for whatever reason. Yeah.
But the dogs got to run, and they just had a great time. We climbed up on some of the dunes and we took some pictures and we just drove around, and it's just a very, very cool experience. We highly suggest you go. There's not a ton else to do in the area, so it might be a good idea just to make like a day trip of it. I don't remember if there's specific camping spots
there is
around.
Right past where we were. There were some campsites, and then somebody actually asked on one of the forums about camping, and we had several people posting about campsites in that area. So there are some campsites pretty close to the White Sands. They're just on the north eastern side, where we didn't actually go. And definitely lots and lots of room for you to take your rig in there and get pictures of your rig with the sand. We didn't do that because we were just driving in for the day and driving out, but plenty of room to like drive your rig in there, and lots of big areas where you can like turn around and do all sorts of different things. Cool. So it's a good spot if you're coming through that area. Go through there, take some footage. I've seen some drone shots, but they specifically said no drones at White Sands. So.
And we would not have done that anyway because it was way too windy that day. But the puppies had a great time, and Marv was like totally tired afterwards, so it was a really good workout for the dogs for sure.
He was so tired. That was awesome. So we did go to Topgolf for the first time. It was a really cool experience.
Fun,
a little pricey, but we also had 6 of us total. And when you go there, you have to spend a $5 like membership fee, but that's good for life. So once you sign up, you're good to go. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, there's just certain times during the week that it's much, much cheaper, and you don't need reservations. You don't need to like pay for a reservation. So
definitely check out the website before you go, because it can get very pricey to rent out the booth. They do have the ability to split it up between everybody who goes, though, which is really nice. You can order food and drinks, and it's just a really fun time, especially if you like to golf. And even if you don't like to golf, it is still probably just a really fun time to like shoot the ball and try to hit the targets. And there's like music playing, and it's just a really cool experience.
It's much like bowling. For golf. But there's more games.
There's a lot of different games you can play, and it's obviously a much bigger experience because it's a huge driving range. So definitely cool experience. We highly suggest you hit up a Topgolf if there's one in your area for sure.
We're gonna go again for sure.
So to round out our time in El Paso, we basically spent the rest of the week just getting a few things done. I sent Paul off to Costco by himself, which is always dangerous.
Terrible idea.
So I could get some work done, and then Paul also did a little bit of work on the truck as well.
That about wraps up our time in El Paso. From here, we're heading to 2 national parks. Guadalupe National Park and the
Carlsbad Caverns.
Carlsbad Caverns. It's hard to say. Carlsbad Caverns.
We're going to hit both of those on the way to San Antonio, which is our next stop. So we're really excited to check those out. And we're really excited to cross off 3 national parks from our list in just such a short period of time. If you want to cross off some national parks, go to El Paso.
Yes.
Lots nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Topgolf considered golfing? Can we cross it off our list for Texas?
Yes, I say yes. Even though we still played. Thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate the fact that you take time to come and watch our silly antics. Please tell us about your experience at national parks or at Topgolf or any of the stuff that we talked about in the video down in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed our video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you'll know exactly when we drop a new video, which should be every single Sunday.
Hit the share button. There's a little share notification thing on YouTube. Share it to Facebook or whatever social media you have. It really helps other people engage and find the channel. So that would be very much appreciated if you share the video.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Tons of noise.
Ella.
Okay.
Can you be quiet? Thanks. Man, some outtakes are going to be great in this. Just talk in your normal voice.
Talk in my normal voice.
I'm going to talk in my normal voice now.
That's not your normal voice.
Oh. You know me so well. How about a Cinnaholic hat?
Sure. You kind of look like that weather guy.
Oh, yeah?
Fox 46 Nick.
Whoa!
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 Whoa! I have no idea how to dance.